Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. You can find me on Instagram at Romani_fire. Today we are doing your January monthly pick a card reading. So you can ask 3 different questions. You can ask 1 question. You can come back later in the month and ask more questions. It's totally down to you. So we have cards 1, cards 2 and cards 3. So I'm going to give you a moment to pick the cards or card that you feel more drawn to, and we'll get stuck in. I have to say that Scorpio, your energy is feeling quite lovey-dovey, which is quite, I mean, it's stereotypical when we see Scorpio. Yeah, we know you're full of the passion and you know, all that kind of stuff, but it feels quite lovey-dovey. Let's see what's happening for cards number 1. Okay. Oh. So I feel like when it comes to your relationships, there are going to be... Okay, I'm going to address one thing at a time. So this, obviously, if we look at the 2 of Cups here, this could be you and a partner. There is something in your relationship with this person that is gonna rock you up a little bit. It's gonna be more, it's not gonna, I don't feel like the Tower is gonna break you up. If anything, I feel like the Tower is gonna be one of those like slap in the face moments when you realise that, oh shit, this is my person. I don't want to let this person go. And I feel that with the Tower, it really had to make you like look at yourself with the 9 of Pentacles here. Like you've really had to look at yourself and who you are when it comes to relationships. Do you like yourself in a relationship? You know, do you like being in relationships, or are you just more of like a fun time kind of person? Something's happened in your relationship, if you are in a relationship, that's made you really see your partner in a new light. I mean, you haven't made that commitment yet because you haven't taken the cups and you haven't exchanged the cups, but you are seeing your partner in a different light. And this is because of something. Maybe your partner was kind of like, you know, are we going to do this or are we not going to do this? Like, are we all in or all out? Like there was a choice that had to be made. And it seems like you're in the process of choosing your partner. I'm going to address something else that I see. I also see that this is you. Like the 2 of Cups is you. But you are meeting yourself for the first time. And I mean that in the sense that like the Tower moment was... an eye-opening moment when it comes to you as a person. It made you realise that you're not being the best version of yourself, and the Tower kind of come in and it kind of brought with it that kind of dark night of the soul energy. And you know, Scorpio, we know that you love the dark and you carry that energy with you. You carry the energy of death with you and stuff, but this was something else. This really made you look at yourself, and it really made you ask a billion questions, you know. So it's like the Tower kind of broke you down, but it also built you back up. And now it's like you have to meet yourself. You don't just meet yourself, you have to meet yourself as the divine feminine, and you have to meet yourself as the divine masculine. It's finding that balance. Divine feminine, she's like, I ain't moving. And divine masculine, he's just like, well, okay, well, I'll move then. I'm not afraid to move. So it's like meeting yourself in this new version, this new powerful, stable, strong version. And you're not used to it because, you know, the feminine is seen as more softer and the masculine is seen as more stronger, obviously. And it's like the roles have reversed. It's like divine feminine is like, I ain't moving. Like, this is me. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. If you want to come to me, then you're going to have to come to me. So it's almost like divine masculine has probably ruled your life for most of your life, if we're being honest. You've had to live in that masculine energy most of your life. Probably just through experience and circumstance and stuff. But now divine feminine has risen. And she's like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. So it's almost like you're meeting yourself in a more kind of vulnerable state. And when you first reached that vulnerability, yeah, it threw you off guard and it made you really question who the fuck you were. But it also made you come back as this really strong character. So I feel like in January, for Scorpio, cards number 1, this is about meeting yourself. This is about seeing yourself. This is about the reflection of who you are. This is about meeting yourself, this new version of you. This is meeting yourself after the tower. This is the new you. This is the new bitch that ain't going to move for nobody. If it is a relationship, this tower has come along and it's made you realise, like, going through that has it's like a renewed version of you. It's like, oh shit, you went through this tower and now you're like, oh fuck, like, this is you. You're more stable than ever. And you realise now that your partner is the one. This is your soulmate. As much as you've been fucking around, and I don't mean literally like fucking around, I mean just like playing around and not taking it seriously, like, you're starting to realise that this is your person. This is your person. You're finally able to meet them. You're finally able to match them in their energy. You're finally able to offer them what they can offer you. It's like now it's equal. So it seems like the relationship in January will be more of the coming together and the appreciation, because now you finally understand what it is that this person is to you. And if it's not the relationship, it's like you're finally understanding who you are to yourself. There's a balance between divine masculine and divine feminine. And that only happened because you had to go through this tower. So in January, it looks interesting. Relationship, whether you're looking at yourself or whether it's, you know, you're seeing your partner in a new light, there's a lot of newness around you just in general. But it didn't come easy. And I think that's why you 100% appreciate, because I don't think you appreciated yourself or your partner before. You didn't, you took it for granted. But it was only through this tower moment that you can now appreciate who you are. And you can appreciate what you can bring to the table. And you can appreciate your partner. You couldn't see that before. But now you can. So cards number 1, let me know if that resonated with you in the comment section below. Let's see what's happening for cards number 2. Oh, okay, 6-6, nice. Okay, so obvious, you're ready. You're ready to move on from whatever situation that's been holding you back. And I feel like in this, it's almost like you don't even really know. And I feel like you don't even really know because of the Chariot here. The Chariot has this curtain, not just one curtain, but 2. So it's almost like there's someone here, and it could be a Cancer, right? Because it's the Chariot card. This person or this energy, even if it's you, it's like you've been withholding information, or we're withholding how you feel or how you think. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been brought to the table. And you know that, intuitively you know that. You know that there's certain things that aren't being said and that aren't being communicated. And the Chariot is not only showing us that, you know, with the curtains there, that there's a lot of stuff that's not being said, or there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. It's also saying, like, I'm ready to move on from this shit. And you are going to move on from it because you can't be bothered. If this person can't bring themselves 100% to the table, what is the point? If this person is going to continuously like withhold themselves from you, then you can only meet them as far as they've met themselves, which means you're only going to meet the exterior. Unless this person's willing to take down these curtains and reveal what's going on behind them or inside of them or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to meet them any deeper than that. And you want a deeper connection. You will get that deeper connection because we have the Six of Wands here. So you are going to get a deeper connection. Is it going to be with this person? I don't know. I honestly don't know. What I do know is that you're taking control of this situation and you're saying, look, if you can't meet me where I am, then I'm going to have to take my shit back and I'm going to have to get going because I can't do this no more. And I think that in itself has made that person kind of go, oh shit, well, I actually really want you in my life and I really value you. So I'm going to have to obviously step up. I'm going to have to, if we're going to, if we're going to be together or if we're going to do this, then I do need to step up. I don't want to lose you, but you're already in the boat ready to go. You're all ready to go. The choices you're making right now, they will benefit you because you've got the victory card, right? Which is the Six of Wands. So no matter how this situation goes, you're going to be successful. Whether this person can't get their act together and you have to go, or whether they go, do you know what, I need to step up and I'm getting in that boat with you. It doesn't matter because the outcome is still going to be a successful one. With them or without them, you're still going to be successful. Don't let anyone think that you need them, like they're the reason for anything. No, your life happens because of you. You are in control of your life. So whether they're in it or not, you're still going to be victorious. You're still gonna win. Like you're still going to get through this and you're still going to go and do great things because you have the Six of Wands here. But I feel like it's going to take you getting in that boat and saying, look, I'm done, for this person to realise. And maybe this is even you. Maybe it's not even about another person. I mean, it feels like it's about another person. But maybe this is just about you. Maybe you've got to pull yourself out of your own bullshit. Maybe you've got to call on yourself and say, look, you're being a bit of a dick, mate. Are we going to do this or are we not? Am I going to get in control of my life and make this shit happen so I can be where I want to be? Or am I just going to stay here with my curtains and pretend like shit ain't happening? Their eyes are closed, curtains are drawn. But what are you going to do with that? Are you going to get in and take a nap? Or are you going to get in and go somewhere? Because this person here, she's already made her choice. She's already got the destination. In the background here, you can see there's an island and there's a star above that island. She already knows where she's going. She already knows where she wants to go. So it's almost like, am I going to step up to the plate or am I just going to sit here and keep sleeping? Am I going to keep sleeping on myself? And my guess is no, because you have the Six of Wands here. So I think that you will pull yourself out of your own bullshit and you will get in that boat and you will move on to bigger and better things. So in the month of January, yeah, it could be a Cancer or it could be this person that is withholding themselves from you. And you are going to have to make some choices and they are either going to have to step up or not. But regardless of the situation, you're still going to be successful. You need to understand that. With or without that person, you're still going to be successful. So does that person add value to your life or do they not? If they're just taking up space, you could remove them and give that space to somebody that's actually going to help you grow. Or you can leave that there and, whatever, they can just remain stagnant, whatever. If you have to call yourself out on your own bullshit, which you will, because you want to be successful, you've got places you want to go. But it's just addressing all of the stuff that you're not. It's like your skeletons in your closet, right? It's like addressing those. Releasing emotional attachment to whatever it is that is behind these curtains so you can move forward. There is definite moving forward for you guys in January. I definitely see you moving forward. Whether you move forward alone or with someone, Doesn't matter. Moving forward is moving forward, and by moving forward you will be successful. Cards number 2, let me know if that resonated with you in the comment section below. Let's see what's happening for cards number 3. Let's have a look and see. Okay. Yeah, so I get the energy of chucking it in a fuck it bucket because you're over it. That's good. Yeah, so you've put down all your wands. You're not carrying these burdens anymore. Yep. Okay. You finally stepped foot on some solid ground. So it feels like mentally and emotionally you're quite stable at the moment. Things are changing. You've stepped foot on solid ground. You don't know where you're going because we can't see. But we do know you're prepared to do whatever it takes to get there. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, like, come rain or shine, we're doing this. Like, we're not playing no more. Whether it's up, whether it's down, whether it's in, whether it's out, we're going forward. We are going to make this move. It doesn't matter that we can't see where we're going, but we're going. You're going to use these ones that you've dropped. You're going to use these swords that he's carrying. You're going to use them to build something great. We know that because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So we know wherever you're going, you're going to make something great because you have all these things. You have all these wands. You have all these swords. So you are going to create something great. You don't know what yet, but that don't matter because you'll know when you get there. It's about being present in the now and just trusting yourself. You are going places, there's no denying that for sure. January, you're definitely going somewhere. If you're not actually taking a vacation or going somewhere, like you will be like moving on from something. We have like the moon and the sun here. It doesn't matter day or night. You're still going to go. You're still going places. For me, it's just like you're just chucking all of that stagnant energy, all of that self-doubt, all of that fuckery. You are literally chucking it in the fuck it bucket. You're not carrying it as a burden anymore. You're not carrying it as a burden. You're actually going to start building stuff now. You're going to use what used to be these burdens as a tool to get you to where you need to be. This is going to be your experience. You're going to build great things from your experiences in January. There's no doubt about that with the Wheel of Fortune. Day, night, don't matter. Doesn't matter if it takes you 24 hours. Doesn't matter if it takes you 10 years. You're going somewhere great. Everything you've experienced, and let's face it, with the 10 of Wands here, you've experienced a lot. And yeah, you're fucking over carrying the burdens, but that don't mean that you found somewhere now that where you can actually grow something from all of your experiences. It looks like there's plenty of ground here for you to start building. You've got all the tools now to start making something. And I don't doubt that in the month of January, that's what you're going to do. Fuck using it as a burden. Start using it as like your tools. These are your tools now. Your experiences have become your tool. This is how you're going to apply it to your life. This is how you're going to use everything that you've been through to create your new fan. This is how you're going to create your life from here on out. You're going to use your experiences. You're not going to carry them and say, oh, well, I went through this and I was heartbroken and this and that. You're going to be like, well, do you know what? I know that I can get through this. I know that I have the strength and the power to carry whatever it is I need to carry. I know that I'm resourceful. I know that I can build stuff. I know that I can do this because I've been here. There's a difference between going, oh, I went through this and I was heartbroken, and using it as like a negative when you can use it as a positive. And that's exactly what you're going to do now. So in the month of January, it is about moving forward. It is about stepping foot on some solid ground. It is about using what once used to be your burdens and your, all of the stuff that it's about using your life experiences now as a way to get ahead in life and not hold you back. Fuck it holding you back. Chuck that shit in the fuck it bucket. It's all about using those experiences to get ahead in life now. You've experienced the dark night of the soul. You've experienced and appreciated what it is to be in the daylight. You know the difference between the two, which is why you can now use this as less of a burden and more of a tool. That's how you've managed to make that transformation between carrying the burden and setting them down to build something. Scorpio. Oh, hiccup. Let me know in the comments section below if that resonated with you guys. And I'll see you in my next video.